Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Algo Aspire here with another great trading day. I did make some money already. I saw a great opportunity this morning, so I did take a trade not too long ago, right off of this area right here, as you guys could see. I also created a new indicator because we're trading with Trader 5. We have to stay within a 20% consistency. So this calculator actually tells us if we're staying within that consistency rate so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in. I'll wait till the end of the day. And each day is gonna show, as you can see here, we're gonna be plugging in our profits at the end of the day. So we're gonna have one more trade I'm gonna take. This tells me that I should stay within $563 in order to stay with my consistency and to reach that goal of 6,000. So right now it's saying that I need to make $563.33 per day in order to stay within my 20% consistency. So right now we're gonna take those trades. We're only gonna do one more trade, and it's gonna be a spectacular trade. Even if we go over, it's not gonna be that bad. Even if you go over a little bit, um, I just can't go too crazy above this $930 $930 account value that I started off with yesterday. Um, so as long as I stay below that, it's fine. So even if I make $600 $700 for today, it's still fine. I'm just gonna end up having excess amount in my account, um, which is good. So it's not a problem. But my goal is to stay within this range each day. This calculator automatically, once you mark in, it'll show how many days that you completed towards that 10 days. Um, and it already shows that my highest profit single day was 930. My total cumulative profit, it'll add everything up. Um, once I After I record today's value, it'll add that up. So it's very little work that you have to do. I'm gonna share this code in the bottom description. So you guys, if you want to, you could put this into your trading view charts, and just to make things easier, so you don't have to think about the consistency and be able to actually meet your goals, so you can get your payouts. That's what this is all really about, is making that money and getting out payouts. Um, yeah, I missed a nice little opportunity right here, but I'm gonna wait till the market opens. Right now it's 8:56 a.m. I did catch a trade off of this candle here. I didn't make as much as I wanted to because equilibrium was kind of in the way, and I caught this just a little bit late. I moved a little too slow. I was waiting for it to hit this 200 moving average. So right now I only have $144 in profit, and it's okay. Um, Let me show you guys here. So you see, I made $144.30 in profit. Did one trade so far this morning. I expect this to drop a lot more, so it should come down to its previous low at least, 457.25. So yeah, that's really it, guys. We're gonna stay on. I'm gonna be on my Discord, so if whatever you guys are hearing, I'm just talking random stuff. And we're gonna really get it whenever this market opens. Remember, we only trade in red candles and orange candles. We need to see red first. Um, you see how we just hit that sell zone. So this was a beautiful trade. It was beautiful. I did not grab because this candle was so large. I didn't grab right at the open here. I wanted to see it push back up, and I thought it was going to hit this 200 moving average. So I was waiting for it to hit that, and it didn't. It missed it, and I caught like halfway down this candle, and then I got out at equilibrium, um, kind of playing it safe. I played it too safe. I could have made my full amount this morning for sure, but it's okay. And then give me another opportunity to grab here at this at the Jurek line for rejection, and could have made my move down from there too. But yeah, we'll catch the next trade. It's all good. We're gonna get one more trade in, and make it easy from there to where we don't have to stress anything. And yeah, that's really it. All right, guys. Hang tight. Let's get ready for that trade, and we're gonna keep on looking at charts and readjusting for the buy and sell zones. So right here we see this sell zone is over here in this range here, right here especially too. So we're gonna just bring that down to right about here. That's the next sell zone. We're gonna use a 30-minute chart today because the 15-minute chart is just uh, the volume on that is just showing to the upside. We could tell this is strongly bearish. So we're using the 30-minute chart for our sell zones today. And I expect this to probably run back down to this previous lows here. Uh, Probably today. We got some news coming out. I think that news is going to push it down to these lows in this range here. So that's it. All right, guys, hang tight. We're going to get this money. Yeah, OG Mall is on Discord with me. He missed that trade, but yeah, I could have made so much more in this move, but you know, there was something in the way, so I wanted to get out. I'm gonna put you on record, OG Mall. Everybody can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, OG Mall's on with us, guys. All right, yeah, man.
Hello,
This
hello.
would have been nice if you did catch that trade, but you know, we're gonna catch the next one.
All right, catch the next one. Yeah, for sure.
Catch the next one. All this blood right now. All these red
Yeah,
candles.
nice drop, man.
Yeah, I wish nothing was in the way. Then I could have made my full $25 move. And
But
I
it
thought
gave a
this,
nice drop after.
I would have made a full $25 move if it went to exactly where I thought it was going to go to, which was a 200 moving average to get rejected from there. And it looked like it was going to do it. And it freaked me out. And then just this candle here just dumped 850 candle. All right, let's find this buy zone. Let's see where it's going to probably drop down to for a bounce for us to catch next short. So we're looking over here on the 30-minute chart. And all right, so we were in the buy zone right now. We're in buy zone right now. This is pretty tight buy and sell zones. Um, I'm assuming it's going to come down to right around here, 92,000, 98,000. Yeah, there's a fair value gap there, and the order block is closer to that area as well. So, okay, we got the bullish order block. We got a fair value gap right here. So this is where it's going to target. It's going to come down to this range. So let's put a buy zone there, right here. It's going to be our buy zone. We're going to look at the volume in a second. We'll just mark this out, and we'll make our adjustment from there. Once that is done, let's see what this buy zone is showing. All right, so let's look at this volume. Okay, so the volume is not that great on buying down here. It's still more bearish. So it's definitely going to be targeting it right here, right around this area right here. So that's what it should come down to. I still believe we're going to probably tap into this fair value gap. Yeah, because down at the bottom, right at close to the top of this fair value gap is still good buying. So yes, we'll come into this range here, into this buy zone. And if you guys want to, you can always trade zone to zone um, if you really want to maximize profits. So you'd have been inside the sell zone whenever you caught this short. Well, the sell zone was really up here, and then I just adjusted it. Once this comes back up, once we get the bounce, it'll come back up into the sell zone a little lower. It should not come as high if we're staying bearish. It should come right in and then get rejected. It might come into this area here. You see this little wick candle? It may come back up into this range here around 9:30 or so. 10 o'clock. We got 10 o'clock news. So 10 o'clock news could. Wait, I think um, we have news at 9 o'clock. Okay, so we can hit this at 9. This buy zone by 9 o'clock. We get the bounce back up. 10 o'clock comes out with Jolt's job openings, and we drop it back down. We'll catch our short from there at 10 o'clock. But you never know. 9:30 might get it. Something crazy at 9:30. Push up into this level around 9:30, 9:35. Dump down. Get some consolidation, and the jolt jobs pushes it back down into this buy zone. This is sickening. I hate whenever I sell for peanuts and you watch this thing just dump. And it just makes you want to
Yes.
just jump in, knowing my buy zone is right here. Just jump in and catch the rest of the move. That's where you could fail because you jump in at the wrong spot and then it does a little move down and then does a big pop. And now you get stopped out for no reason. Or you try to
Mm-hmm.
hold through it and you're just getting hammered. And then you try to add more or whatever and it changes to just being bullish. You know, Things like that happen.
Yeah,
All
that
because
was
you thought this was going to hit this buy zone and it missed it.
just follow the strategy.
Yeah, yep, that's it. That's it. OG Mo, follow the strategy. And I did.
Mm.
I just didn't I just didn't hold for more profits. Something was in the way, so I walked away. It is what it is. It's just like life. Something's in your way. What are you gonna do? Try to go through it or go around it? Try to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna run my car into a brick wall just because it's in a way. I'm going to go around it. You know?
Yeah. 9:05, 25 minutes.
All right, we're gonna get one more trade. We're gonna shut it down. After that, right now I should have been at 100% success rate, trade win percentage, but I didn't get out yesterday whenever something was in my way, and I took a loss. And I knew I was supposed to get out. Something was in the way yesterday. It was a sell zone. It was at premium, and I'm sitting here holding a trade, expecting it to go to the previous high. Just like same thing here. Yes, it was something in the way. I did expect it to go previous low, but something was in the way, and it did bounce off of that area. As you can see, it just didn't continue to push up. It decided to turn around and push down. Um, but we don't know what the market's going to do. We have an idea, but we don't really know. Take educated
Mm-hmm.
guesses. That's what we're doing. Take an educated guess, but use what we have in front of us to make that educated guess a lot stronger. Again, guys, remember as long as my screen is showing I'm here, I may not be able to say that I got into a trade, but you'll see me execute the trade. I might be on a phone call or whatever. Um, but you'll see me enter the trade whenever it presents. Even if you don't hear me say I jumped in, uh, you'll see me execute the trade. Don't forget about having whenever you guys are trading on Tradingview, have your uh, order presets already set. So whenever you execute a trade, your stop loss and TPs are automatically set. So you don't have to think about anything. Um, if your internet goes down for whatever reason, at least you have your TP and stop loss set in. Things happen. There's outages on platforms all the time. So have those set in. So if anything does happen, worst case, you get stopped out. But at least you know you're not getting your account is not getting blown up because you didn't have a stop loss set in. By the time you get your computer back on or the charts back running, you're liquidated as something crazy. So best case is that you get tapped out. That happens, you get tapped out with the profits and you have a great day, But you want to have this stuff set in. Second, even if you did adjust it, even if you adjusted your stop loss before whatever you might have power outage, your internet went down, you have internet issues, whatever, it's still you have something that's there to where it's not gonna destroy your account. You'll be able to live for the next trade. So you see how this, if you got this trade over here, it struggled to push down more. It pushed all the way back up, and then you could have caught it easier, better entry up here, you know. So chasing after stuff is not worth it. Wait for it to pull back to levels. I'm not sure if it's going to push back up this high. I think we're going to end up finding another sell zone. And you can see there's a lot of selling right here. 179,000 versus 73,000, 195,000 versus 82,000. While over here is 55, 55, 55, and over here is buying. So if we do bounce from here, we should push back up to around here. This will be the first area of rejection. And we have to do this, until we're done trading. You gotta keep on finding those sell zones. That's all we care about. The trend is bearish, so we only care about the sell zones. We don't care too much about the buy zones, meaning that we're not trying to buy, we're just trying to look for the rejection only. But if you want to trade zone to zone, you're still looking for it to hit this sell zone and then trading it back down to the buy zone. But again, we only go for $25 moves. If something's in our way, we get out. I use another chart. I use Thinkorswim and I have what I call targets on there. So sometimes a target might be in my way, and I'll mention that. And I'll show my screen of, I'll show you guys my Thinkorswim chart. I'll have that set up, and it's set up the same way as Tradingview. Has all the same indicators that's on there. There's some coding to make it match. So I'll show you guys that right now. I got buy and sell signals I coded, So this is how this chart looks. So these lines here, this red line, this yellow line, green line, the white lines, blue line, that's all targets. This blue line right here is the previous low. This white line is the previous high. For some people, it might be a little confusing. For me, it's fine because I could tell the difference between the two. But yeah, if I take a trade, for example, if I took this short here off this sell signal, I would get out at this discount, or I would have been getting out at the target that's right there, which would have been at 366.37. So I wouldn't have gone and try to go past that target. What's good about this is that this bottom red line is a sell target, so it should have some consolidation and rejection here. This top green line is a buy target, but it's now become a sell target. This yellow line is a sell target. This is like a consolidation area. If we close above this green line, we'll probably pull back to it and then push back up because it's a buy target. Depending on the trend we're going, these also switch from buy targets to sell targets. But that's a whole different class by itself of understanding these targets. For right now, all you need to know is we're bearish and we're looking to catch a short from a sell zone. Got a few more minutes. It's 9:13 before the market opens. Again, we know that 9:30 gets a lot more volatile, so you might want to adjust your stop losses to previous highs and previous lows. But understand you're going to take more loss if you do actually get stopped out, if you go with the previous highs and previous lows versus a $25 move of a stop loss. I so wish I held this trade a little. I really wish I got in a little sooner on this candle here. Would have been a good candle to grab right at the close of that and getting at the open of this one at 850. This candle alone was $33, so I would have caught a $25 move in that one candle. As you guys can see, it's the same exact colors as Tradingview. No different. Only difference is I got the sell signals, and I can add that in if I wanted to on here. As you can see, it's the same exact code. I just match everything from Tradingview and Thinkorswim. Here's the issue with Tradingview is because the conversion from Thinkorswim to Tradingview is slightly off, so that's why I don't even have the buy and sell signals on here because it's slightly off. Other than that, it's relatively the same. Yeah, it's my Thinkorswim chart. So if you hear me say I got out at a target was in my way. This is why. This is what I'm talking about referencing my Thinkorswim chart. If you look at a 15-minute chart, we should be coming down to discount. It starts at 269. Previous low on the 15-minute chart is at 263.50. So I expect this to come down to here, really. That's what I really expect. Right down in this range. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart here real quick. Yeah, see we got the bearish order block right there. So if we do push back up, more than likely it's going to target this fair value gap. More than likely. Let's take a look at what's we have some selling pressure. Yep, selling pressure doesn't start to right here. So yep, this is the fair value gap that we would target. It'll come right around here to that range. Right there. So even the 15-minute chart is showing it, and you can see how we get selling pressure right there, right here, right here, right there. So we might just hit this just right here, right in this range. Selling pressure is pretty good versus buying, so we might hit right at this fair value gap. Yeah, there's a wick right here too. So we'll probably hit right around this range, retest the previous low, and then get rejected. Easy short. Should pay us real quick and easy, real fast. We should be in and out of this trade once it presents. Remember, we're looking for red candles to present. We're not, even if, like, let's just say a gray candle shows up, which it shouldn't at that time, but let's just say it did. We're not taking a trade. We're waiting for red candles to show. Guys, I want you to remember my job is to execute my strategy, not to win every trade. I'm the casino, not the gambler. Each trade is just one of many. My edge plays out over time. I will only take trades that fit my strategy. That's all we're going to do. Only taking trades that fit the strategy. We're going to be patient. We're not going to be greedy. We're going to be patient. We're going to follow the rules. We're going to think clearly. We're going to stay calm. We're not going to get frantic. We're not going to get emotional. Definitely not going to get greedy. Profit is profit. Take whatever we can. A dollar is better than no dollar. We're going to allow this money to shift our lives into a better. We're going to allow this to propel us into new levels. The first step is to trade the strategy and nothing else. All right, we got 9 more minutes till the market opens. I expect this to present right at open. From how it's acting right now, I expect this to push up into the sell zone. Yeah, it might do it before. 928 is usually the time that it starts doing something. Volume starts kicking in. It usually starts either
Mm-hmm.
presenting, for entries. 928. It's either you're out of the trade at 928 or you're getting into the trade at 928. It's either or just around that time. It's like clockwork every day. You'll see. You all will see. 928. Remember, there's 10 o'clock news. There was some news at 9 o'clock, but looks like that didn't do anything. So 10 o'clock is the last news really for the day. 4:30, obviously, nobody's trading at that time. So, well, I shouldn't say nobody's trading, but you know, we're long gone. We're not even worrying about 4:30.
Nah, not at all.
So the last significant news that we're really paying attention to is 10 o'clock JOLTS job openings, CB consumer confidence. I expect this to drop the market based off of these tariffs that's been going on. Um, it hasn't created new jobs, and consumer confidence. You can't tell me people are feeling confident about buying products right now. No way. So these two things should be dropping the market today. Yeah, nobody's buying products like that. And then whenever you do buy a product, the deliveries are becoming delayed drastically. Um, Even if you do a simple Amazon order, it's not really
Mm,
coming. It's not coming as fast anymore.
that's crazy.
Yeah. think people don't realize how much stuff is really manufactured in China. Just about everything.
Hmm.
A lot of products are manufactured in China.
That's something they should have been working on a while ago, but I see what Trump is trying to do now.
It's kind of hard to work on that because he's got. It's all about trying to cut costs. Companies are trying to cut costs. The only way you can cut costs is by paying your employees less. That's the first area that you're gonna cut costs at. But American minimum wage has increased drastically, but overseas it's still extremely low. So it's easier, cheaper for me to just outsource my work to overseas because now I'm paying somebody $2 an hour versus $15 an hour. That's a huge saving.
Hmm.
That's a huge saving. Then I also don't have to worry about their medical benefits.
But then when they come over there, you can do like a super markup.
Right. Exactly. So now by the time that product comes over, it costs them, it costs like iPhone Apple to make an iPhone. It's like $10 or something like that, but they sell it for 1,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I might exaggerate on a number. I might be wrong on that. It might be a little less. It's really cheap. It's really cheap for them to make those phones in China.
So it's like what justifies them making you pay $1,000 for a cell phone?
Marketing. That's all it is. It's about marketing. The way they marketed it allows people to say, yes, it's worth me spending $1,000.
And the changes were never dramatic like that.
Nope.
Maybe like two or three new features from the old one.
Yeah. Or no real new features. It's just, oh, we got a new updated camera. That's about really all they really do. Every phone that they come out with, every new phone is, oh yeah, we changed the camera. Instead of us having two cameras, we got four cameras now. You know,
Yep.
which is like, yeah, I'm not a photographer and I really don't care about cameras. What could you do about making this phone better, really, other than the camera?
Hmm.
How could you make this faster? How could you make this, more friendly for me as a person that uses this phone for everything now? How can this be
Hmm.
more conducive for me?
They're like, well, we made it waterproof,
Yeah.
and
So
that's
it's,
it.
and I don't even know what I would need really to be like, oh man, I don't need to use anything. I mean, anything else other than my cell phone. I wouldn't even want life to be like that. You could do a lot. You could trade off of your cell phone. You could execute these trades right now on TradingView off your cell phone, which is amazing. So you could be anywhere in the world and executing trades off of your cell phone. You know,
Hmm.
which is a beautiful thing. All right, 9:27. Yep. Like clockwork, people. One more minute. It's about to be 9:28. It's gonna get closer to that sell zone. We actually getting. Let's see what 30-minute chart shows. So don't want it this to be in the sell zone already. It's a trade. No. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got to push up to this level here. Yeah, 30-minute and the 15-minute chart are showing the same thing that we got to push into this zone that we have marked right now in order to catch a short. All right, 9:28. What you got for us? What you got for us in Q? What you gonna do when we hit you with the 1-2?
Hmm.
Let's go in Q. All right, we got a midline target at 448.62. That's around right around here. So yep, that could get rejected. We should be hitting that 448 target. Like I said, we could probably retest the previous low, hitting 456 area. That's what I expect. Right around here, this equilibrium is where it should push to for us to catch that short when it presents. And we're gonna be in there like swimwear. We don't care. We got no fear. Gonna get this money,
Hmm.
people. Let's get this money.
Got the sell side. Mm, mm, mm.
All right, 929
Come
should
on,
get the
man.
930. We should get this nice big pop into that sell zone, and then it's gonna drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
When the game
Let's
is here
go.
for some acting crazy.
Come on now, hit that sell zone for us. Hit that sell zone. Come on now. Come on. I was expecting this pops from you. Come on, AQ. Hit a fair value gap. So it's kind of getting rejected from that right now. But there's no real selling there. We're gonna hold to our. We don't care what this does. We're gonna hold to our buy and sell zones. If this decides to dump, we're not chasing it. We're not gonna even touch it. We're waiting for it to hit the sell zone first. We're not gonna try to trade emotional. I'd like to definitely double check to make sure our levels are set properly. All right, we did hit this spot. We could have brought this down a little bit, just a tad bit. I could see that there was selling right here on the 15-minute chart. But yep, here we go.
Oh,
We just
nice.
tapped it. We just tapped it. So here we go. If it decides to push down, now we could take that short. I would like to see it. Yeah, so that's what I want to see. I want to see it hit my numbers that I called out. Now I feel very strong for a short. I feel very confident for a short here. Did exactly what I said. Analyze this and then we execute off of our analysis. Would have been nice to grab right there, you know. Would have been nice. Would have been nice, but it's not the strategy. This is why we follow the strategy, because now we would have been just losing the trade right now. This would have been nice to grab there too. You know, it is what it is. We could consolidate in this range until 10 o'clock. I doubt it's going to do that. We should be able to catch a short before, way before 10 o'clock. All right, looks like we're hitting the 200 moving average on the 15-minute chart. Going above it a little bit. All right. All right, going a little deeper into this sell zone. That's fine. We're fine with that. This is why we don't grab whenever it just hits the sell zone, because of this reason right here, what we're seeing. We want confirmation that it is getting rejected from that sell zone. So the Jurek line, close below that Jurek line gives us that confirmation saying, yes, I am going down. Because this could just continue to climb, 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 climb. Yeah, see, it likes to target those order blocks as severe value gaps that's closest to the order block. As you can see on the 15-minute chart, we had a fair value gap right there. Order block was right here. It hit that fair value gap. Here we go. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. This actually would be a good spot to grab a short right here. Could tell based off the candle way it's forming. Great short right here. Wish I could have done a paper trade just so you guys could see how it would perform. But you're gonna see real life anyway, so it doesn't matter. Here we go. Here we go. Get that close below. Bounced off the jerk a little bit. This would have been a nice short right there. It's alright. We're gonna catch our trade. It's gonna present for us on this candle. We're gonna be in there. Yep.
Like swimwear.
Yep. We're gonna be in and out of this trade. Watch. It's gonna be a fast trade. In and out. Dang.
That candle.
Yeah, it's so annoying whenever I know this is gonna drop, you know? It's like I knew I should have been in this over here, but we gotta follow the strategy, people. We got no choice.
Ah, man.
We got no choice. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're in there. I'm in there. I'm in there. Guys, no fear. Don't care. Let's go.
I took it right here.
Let's go. Let's go. Act like you know. Let's go. Let's go. Act like you know. Okay, we got a target at 407. I'm gonna bring this up to. Oh yeah, we get a 409, so it's higher, so that's good. Got a target at 407.49. Bring my stop loss above the previous high. I don't want to get whipped out for no reason. That was gonna pay us right away. That was gonna be like bang bang type of plays. Bang bang. Sit back, relax, wait for this to tap us out. We got a 407.49 target in the way. We're getting out at 409, so we're fine. We are fine to make our money, honey. Wait, 430. 4, yeah. It's getting closer, getting closer. Let's go, come on. NQ, come on. You know what to do, NQ. Give us our money. Give us our money, NQ. Come on, NQ. What you gonna do when I hit you with the 1-2? NQ's acting a little shy today, but she's gonna pay us. She's gonna pay us. She's got no choice.
Paid.
Oh, you want to play games like that? You want to be like $1 away to pay me, but then bounce? Come on, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
you
it.
should got paid just now too.
Nah, it didn't tap me out yet.
Think it? Uh,
Oh my God! Come on, NQ. Come on, stop it.
right
I just got tapped out.
there. There you
Just got
go.
tapped out. Just got tapped out. That's it.
Nice.
That's it, people. We stay calm. We don't care. We got no fear. That's how we do. That's how we do it. We get that money. We get that money. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Act like you know. Let's go. Let's go. 6:53. Two trades for the day. We're shutting it down, people. We're shutting it down. That's it. That's all we could do. That's all we could do. That's all we could do. We went above the level. That's fine. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Like if you go above 6:53, it's fine. 6:53. What was it? 90. 6:53.60. 6:53.60. It's gonna adjust for
Oh,
us.
was it?
So we have 58% right there in 2 days. 58% already. Like, come on, come on. This is beautiful. We already have 58%.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 days done. We're shutting it down. We're not fooling around. We're shutting it down. We're shutting it down. Log out. Done. So you don't get no itchy fingers. Like, let me just get one more. Nah, man. Look at this. Look at
Yep.
this. You try to get one more. You try to push the levels. You're sitting here breaking even right now. You'd be breaking even right now. You should be out of. You should have been out of that trade. Stop fooling around. You should have been out. I said there was a target. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. Look at this. This is why you gotta follow the targets. You can't fool around. Look at this. Look at this. Hit that target perfectly. Went down below it a little bit. Look at this bounce. Come on. Come on. That's why, I said we were getting out at 409, 407.49. So it's like, okay, we could go for our full 25. We can go for the full 25. It's all right. Try to go greedy going past that target. You're going to pay the price. You're going to pay the price sometimes. It's not worth it. Ain't that right, Mocha Mo?
Mm-mm. Truly.
It's not worth it. But yeah, that's all we could do. That's all we could do for the day, people. There's nothing more. So that's it.
Man, that was good.
Beautiful, fast. I thought it was gonna be like within the first candle. To be honest with you, I thought based off of us getting an entry, I thought we were gonna be in and out. Uh, these settings is a little different, so we could have been in on this candle at 9:35. This is on a seven, um, but the seven could be a little funky, a little iffy sometimes if you have the Jericho line set at seven, which you guys could do if you want to, but it could get you into a trade and it could cause a little bit of a headache by being in that trade a little too early sometimes. And you could possibly get faked out into a trade and then stopped out, and then it starts dumping. And that 12 allows you to get that more confidence in the trade, but it could get you into the trade a little later by usually one candle. So it's not much of a difference, but money wise, it could be a big difference because we would have been out at the same candle if we caught this 935. It was a $34 move in this one candle. So we would have got tapped out in one candle. But look, if you're still holding, you're losing. You're losing. You're about to get stopped out.
Yo,
You're about to get stopped out on this. This goes above this previous high. You're done. So hopefully, if somebody's still holding this trade, hopefully it still works out for them and they don't get stopped out. If somebody, this is why we don't really do 25 and 25 during this time. Around 10 o'clock is where I definitely do 25 and 25 because the momentum is a lot lower. Here, um, the volatility is just a lot higher. Today, the volatility is not that bad, so but I feel like this still would stop you out for no reason if you had 25, 25. I believe this is still going to push down. I believe, but it could do a quick wick out, sweep the high, and then dump. But if we got something away, we're out of the street. We outie. We outie. All right, people. That's all I could do for today. I could do no more, and I'm not going to do anymore. We followed the rules. We traded safely. We got two trades for the day. We made 600 and some change for the day. We made what was it? What was it? 653 for the day. I mean, what else could we do? You know, that's it. We're gonna stay within our 20% range. We're not gonna try to go crazy and um, do anything nuts. We're just gonna trade to meet our 20% and meet the $6,000 goal. That's my goal. Our account is already at 1,500 in 2 days. $1,583 in 2 days. Like what? Come on. 2 days, you made $1,500.
You're
That's
not even doing that
people's
at work.
that's people's 2 week salary right there.
Hmm.
And I did it in 2 days. Let's go. Let's get this. We're gonna change people's lives today. We're gonna change people's lives right now. We're gonna get this money, and OG Mall and I are gonna show you guys how to shift your life into something greater. All right, guys, that's it. I'll go. Aspire is outie. I'll check you guys on the next video. Hit that link and subscribe.